Hello everyone. We are one group, and our group member have 5 members. For me, my name is Ma Xueting, and other group members we have Peng Jingjing, Ruan Zhangni, Sun Mingxi, and Xia Yuhang. And our group topic is Li Ning. So next I will introduce our group. The first one is company name is Li Ning, and the Li Ning established in 1990, and the company headquarters is Beijing, China, and the core business is Li Ning and sport equipment, and sport sensory and professional product. And the next is the company mission. The mission is through sport, we inspire in people and desire and power to break through. And the vision is the world's leading brand in the sports good industry. And the core values there have 7 core values. The first one is live for the dream. The second one is intentionally and contentment. And the third one is we culture. The fourth one is achieving, and next is challenge. The last two is customer oriented. The last one is breakthrough. And for the Li Ning, next I will introduce the early development of Li Ning. At the beginning of its establishment, Li Ning Company achieved great importance to original design. In 1998, the first clothing and shoes product design and development center in China was established, and it becomes the first self-development Chinese sports goods company. So this one is about Li Ning's introduce. And next, my partner will talk about the problem about Li Ning.
Next page. So now I will talk about 3 problems about infection. The first one, to expand the business into the international market. Li Ning has lack of competitive advantage in their business, as there are many stronger competitors in the sportswear market, such as Unit and so on. Li Ning brand image has suffered from consumer perception as the products are cheap quality and imitation of the other sports brand. And there are also high cost of the component for Li Ning to expand in the international market due to the environmental focus, such as carried fluctuation, inflation, and government cost and subsidy, and so on. The next problem is the cost of the players, also a high cost for Li Ning, because international expensive will require an exterior to support and use their skills to help the company in the international market. And the design of Li Ning will be one of the biggest problems in the international market. Li Ning has a lack of trade design and focus on their professionals as of the sports products. The last problem is Li Ning also has unclear product development direction, where there changes the advantages often, which will confuse the customer's brand always to the brand. Next one. And Li Ning products are placed between professional use and cost use. Li Ning will need to be filmed on the customer of what they want and what Li Ning wants their customers to wear their products. So next is partner. Next.
Okay, I will talk about generate alternatives to solve the problem. Li Ning shows it is the brand presentation more familiar through advertising and understand the consumer culture to enter the international market. Li Ning must consider the advertising with the slogan of the global culture context to allow consumers all over the world to use their brand or appear to center human universal. Li Ning can use the spokespersons in advertising to give the brand a more global image. Li Ning can see their nature and the high quality of the resources of their products and as a competitive advantage to sustain their business in the international market. Next page. Thank you. Next page. The Li Ning needs to work hard on the innovation of its products and make its innovation as a strategy to enter into the international market with which is also a part of product strategy for the company. Li Ning can adopt a new and clear product strategy for a clear production association in the company to enter the international market. Li Ning can develop a leader-age product to the same nature of the product for the company to expand into new nation and international market. Li Ning can use the scheming strategy to increase the brand reputation, which is consistent with the consumers' expectation and exploit the reputation advantage. Next page. This page is choose alternatives to solve the problem. The first one is Li Ning shows it is brand position more familiar through advertising and understand the consumer culture to enter the international market. The second one is Li Ning needs to work hard on the innovation of its products and make its innovation as a strategy to enter into the international market, which is also a part of product strategy. The last one is Li Ning can adopt a price scheming strategy to set the problem of the cost of the international market. Okay, that's for my part. I will pass it to my friend.
Next page. Oh, okay. So hello everyone, my name is Mingxi and my true number is 195427. Today I will present about the justification and recommendation of entry strategy. So firstly is about the defects in Li Ning sports brand marketing. Firstly, low brand marketing positioning. Due to China's relatively weak independent innovation capability, Chinese sports brands do not have an capability in domestic market competition. So the correct marketing concepts and reasonable brand positioning are the roots of sports product market development. At this location, Li Ning Sports can only occupy an advantageous position in international competition of it attaches great importance to the international marketing strategy of product brands. And secondly, is Li-Ning Sports is not very target. The goal of the Li-Ning Sports brand is unclear, and the lack of systematic market research activities for consumer group makes Li-Ning Sports less competitive than foreign brands. So its product form and the marketing method are relatively single. And the next page, this page. And the third one is single marketing method of sports goods. The high-end sports products in Chinese markets mainly rely on the introduction of foreign brands, while the products in the domestic sports industry are mostly low-end products because of the low-end nature of domestic products. The marketing of Li-Ning Sports brand has been restricted to certain extent, and at the same time, it has further affected its market competitiveness and profitability. Therefore, the sports industry has introduced advanced production technology and design solutions that have a certain impact on the improvement of product quality and competitiveness. So the next slide. The next one is Li-Ning brand international marketing strategy and recommendation. The firstly is Li-Ning brand international brand positioning. Li-Ning adopt a multi-brand management strategy in the process of brand internationalization. The second one is improve the relevance of brand international marketing. In order to meet the new needs, the Li-Ning brand is more pursuing location, use, leisure, and the location and sales of products are more distinct and devices. So next page. The last one is my recommendation. Firstly is Li-Ning need to have authorized operation of the brand. Li-Ning actively use the method of brand authorization in the process of brand international to develop. It has achieved good sales results distributors. And secondly is establishment of direct sales stores. So my recommendation on this, that according to local residents prefers to first of all, through this product development model, the market will gradually opening up, because Li-Ning outlets can be concentrated on the latest R&D technology products and like Kung Fu products. So the finally is online franchise as the marketing model that has emerged in the market. E-commerce has quickly occupied the domestic and international markets. So Li-Ning launched an e-commerce operation model in China and began to get involved in e-commerce by opening its first online flagship store on Taobao. This new market application model has attracted consumer attention, and online sales have increased significantly. Li-Ning Sports should continue to change from traditional offline business model to online business. So this is my part, and I will pass my friend to next part.
Hello. So for my part, is about conclusion. For my friends, tell the problem identification and generate authority to solve the problem. And we have the way to solve the problem to Nini in charge of Malaysia marketing. So for the conclusion, give the brand a more global manage because the spokesperson simplifies and responds and the characteristics to reflect the local culture or specify foreign culture, which will allow consumer to associate Ningning with China or foreign culture. The foreign culture compose the Malaysia culture. It's different to Chinese culture. It is a challenge and opportunity for Ningning to center the Malaysia and foreign markets. The competition with foreign brands is also an enhanced corporate strategy, a process of perfecting corporate strategy. Process in competition get benefits, and also expanding the market is very important. So to get more customer and recognition in the international marketing is also important. So we all encourage Nini introduce Malaysia marketing. So they are all about our presentation. Thank you for your listening.